putting WAP and all that shit on. So why you think Enough not gonna be on there? Why you think this other little whoop whoop ain't gonna be on there? But those songs, I hear they going on there too. They said Up, Outside. Well, Up was already out, but Outside, Enough, and it's one more. Oh, it's right there on that money gonna be on there. Whatever the case is, this is another single. This ain't the first one, but it's just now starting to feel like, in my opinion, that something is coming. If you were to ask me how I feel about Cardi's rollout right now, I think that it's picking up steam and that she's making better decisions. I do think so. Now, Cardi B announced that she has a new single called Imaginary Players coming out on Friday. And she said, "This is like a staple for me. I have to get it approved by the one and only. I'm glad that I came hard and he loved it and everybody else loves me on it." And so here goes the photograph that she put out. Pink wig, rose voice, all white. She got on the custom shoes from who made these shoes? Um, fuck, I know who made them. It wasn't Marc Jacobs, was it? Who made these shoes? Cause bitch, it was Marc Jacobs. Okay, shout out to Marc Jacob. He made those shoes for her, and so she has them on. These are custom. So okay, pink wig and things of that nature, and then Jay Z. Let's go ahead and get into the Jay Z angle and talk about what social media has been talking about. When I heard that Cardi B was putting out a record called Imaginary Players on Friday, I immediately thought of Jay Z. Imaginary Players is one of my favorite Jay Z records. And I'm not going to pretend I don't like it because it's getting sampled. It is absolutely one of my favorite Jay Z records. It's smooth, it's sexy. He flowed real good on it. It's just a real classic record. You know, we play it on Session Head all the time. So I immediately thought of him. And I'm not going to lie. My first was not fuck you, Nick. You know, Nicki, even more recently, and has said it before, but even more recently, said Jay-Z is still in her top five. You know, and then there were people who said he only gave this to Cardi to spite Nicki Minaj. So when we go back to this post, let me go back to my page, and then we're gonna check out what she posted. By the time we get to this last message right here, this is Cardi B trying to let everybody know that she been in talks to get this sample cleared. After everybody sat up and put her and Nikki's name in the same sentence, and that trended online and was a conversation, she came back and said, "Well, listen, if you go back to August of 2024, I was talking about imaginary players. You see at the bottom, then imaginary players, that seemed to have come from, I think, Precious Patience. What's her damn name?" And it seems like maybe they were talking about what songs were going to come out and the order of them. And then you see in April, it says playing the first version of Imaginary Players. I feel like a lot of people walk themselves into this. And that is why I'm not a part of the stand culture shit, and I don't have time for it. Y'all running around saying it's not 2018, but I can't tell. I can't tell. For a whole bunch of people that's supposed to be checked out of what Cardi B got going on, why did there need to be think pieces about Jay-Z clearing that record? Why? Why did there need to be a conversation about it? Why did anybody need to be up in arms? Why? And let me tell you what they set up and did. They took Cardi B's screenshot and they went online and they said they accused Nicki Minaj of starting shit with Jay-Z a month after Cardi B. You see this message says August 12th? They're saying in September of 2024, they went back in Nicki's tweets and they're trying to accuse her of being upset that she got the clearance that Cardi did. And they also included, it was like a fucking slideshow. And they included one of Nicki's posts where she said, "You don't think I know about schedules and releases and all kind of shit like that?" They're taking that and misconstruing it and basically trying to say, well, Nicki knew what was going on, like she said. And that's why she started that shit up with Jay-Z because she feels away. Let's go ahead and dispel that right now. Nicki Minaj went toe to toe and then stepped on the foot of Jay-Z on a fucking track that is iconic. On what planet would Nicki Minaj need to feel any way about Jay-Z giving clearance to anyone to, do a record? Y'all don't even be making sense. Okay. Nicki Minaj is on a record with niggas. And many would say that baby, she outshined them all. So there's, I mean, what would she have to be envious of? This woman got a fucking collaboration with anyone you can think of. Anybody. Jay-Z, J. Cole, Drake. What name you want to put out there? She's done that, been there, done that. So I don't think there's anything to be jealous of. And I a lot of people are doing free promo for Cardi. And I'm convinced that y'all sitting on Twitter now that y'all get 2 cents a post, like y'all making license plates in prison. I'm convinced that y'all sitting up there and y'all not even really support Nicki how y'all should. Y'all just want to hit tweet. So even if that means keeping Nicki's name in the algorithm with bogus ass down conversations, you're willing to do that. I don't think Nicki needed to be brought into this. And I don't think that Jay-Z clearing this record for Cardi, and I don't think that that would be a reason why Nicki Minaj would start to have an issue. And I don't like that y'all trivialize her problems. She's been very clear about what her issue is and what she feels like is owed to her, and what it is that she's addressing. So we don't need to pretend. Nicki Minaj don't need to start some shit up with Jay-Z because he cleared a sample for Cardi. She already told y'all what's not happening this year. Her being used. Okay? Done with it, over it. Let it the fuck go. So I'm not finna give too much life to the Nicki Minaj aspect of it because child going on. Now, when it comes to the pink or when it comes to this, do I think that any of this was intentional? I think that Jay-Z is going to follow the money. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna follow the money. Do I think that Cardi B got this record because Jay-Z felt like she was slide on? No. But I don't feel like he felt that way about other people he's cleared records for either. Y'all are running around on social media like Jay-Z ain't never cleared nothing for nobody. And it's supposed to be some type of badge of honor because he did. Bitch, he gonna go where that money go. Cardi B got promoted by every major outlet you can think of. Commercially, there's just a certain level of success that comes with Cardi. Some say it's contrived, but the fact of the matter is it's there. And I feel like, babe, he's going straight to that damn money. I don't feel like this has anything to do with trying to stick it to any fucking body. This is one of his biggest, right? This is one of his most beloved fucking records. Somebody said it ain't even his song to clear. He sampled it too, child. They said he cleared a record for Raw Wave. He's cleared a record for, a couple of people. But is that still an honor in hip hop? Yeah. And let me tell you how y'all sound to me. And I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. A lot of people on social media to me sound afraid. Y'all are talking like y'all are afraid that Cardi's gonna get some type of respect that you don't want her to have. That should not bother you. If you don't feel like she can rap in the bitch, that's your business. But Jay-Z clearing something ain't gonna put Cardi on my top 10 list. I pray she did the song justice because it's one of my favorite songs from him. But I don't have any high expectations, and she not about to get no more credit in rap from me because she was on a fucking Jay-Z beat or because she sampled it and flipped it. I don't care if she comes out and says that she wrote it or whatever the fuck. If it's a good song and it does well, I'll speak to it and say, yeah, I like that. But that's not what's gonna give me or give her credit in my book. So what does it change? So what? So everybody making a big ass fucking hoopla because she touched this record. I mean, so for real. So bitch, where's my damn bomb? Who cares? Who cares? So when it comes to that, okay, that's how I feel about that. Now let's get back to everything else. Back to the music side, devoid of trying to tie that to Nicki. This ain't got shit to do with Nicki. Like I said, this is starting to feel more like a rollout. The conversation around this record, the hype and the buzz, contrived or not, child, I feel like it's here for this. The energy does feel different. It feels like an album is coming. It feels like some money was actually put into this. It feels like some effort was put into it. Okay? That's what I think. Now, when we get into this photograph right here, I saw a lot of people saying that they liked it. First of all, is there a clue to be found? Do we think anybody's on top of the car? Do we think that this is a feature? A lot of people pulled up Beyonce in one of her videos in the back of the Rolls Royce with the braid and said maybe Beyonce up there. Is this the Beyonce collab? Is Jay-Z gonna be in the song driving a car? I don't fucking know. Who knows, bitch? All I know is I'm not finna fall into no trap comparing wigs. The girls are mad that she got a pink wig on. I'm not mad she got a pink wig on. I just think she did herself a disservice. You act like you don't know how to brand shit. Why do you not have red hair in your fucking head? Why do you not have black hair in your fucking head? Why the fuck do you have on a pink wig? Okay. Right. What they said, why she don't have her braids or something? Why? And then we talking about players too. I don't understand what you don't understand, child. So the pink wig, to me, I could have done without. Take that shit off, okay? I feel like red wig, red rum, red rum. Okay, so that's that. Okay, cool. Um, Let me pull this up. Give me 2 seconds. Rory, did I say that right? Or that was too much mouth? It's two R's. It's Friday. Shut the fuck up. RORY and fucking Mile. They said that they felt like Jay-Z was taking jabs at Nicki Minaj by allowing Cardi to sample imaginary players. Mike, Cardi B is putting out a record this Friday, right? This Friday, imaginary players, naturally off our New York brains. We're assuming she's referencing the Jay-Z song Imaginary Players, no?
Yeah, so she put out a video explaining that I think one of the ideas she had for the announcement or how she wanted to roll out the next song was kind of spoiled.
Yeah, so I guess somebody leaked the announcement and title.
Yeah.
Is from, again, we're recording this literally right now at 5 o'clock on August 11th. But yeah, it appears once again that this feels a little rushed. And I'm not trying to shit on Cardi.
What feels rushed? The announcement or?
Just the entire thing, because
I agree with that part. It feels rushed and unorganized.
But she wasn't trying to announce nothing. It leaked.
I know, but it feels very like reactive because how Outside came out is because it leaked.
Mm-hmm.
Which she even said, you know, after she had some words for us, which was fine. But she went on to say that they had to pivot because it leaked.
Right.
And now
Okay, but how did it leak? What the fuck are you talking about?
he's saying, all right, well, I had a better idea of how I wanted to put out imaginary players, but clearly it leaked, the title leaked, so now I have to figure out what the fuck to do for Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying rushed per se, it just feels sloppy. And I feel for Cardi. This is not a slight to Cardi whatsoever. Like, what's going on internally with Atlantic that would, unless this is the strat.
They don't trust her to sell. So they've been testing the waters a lot lately, would be my answer. What's your answer? And then let me say this. I think that this was something that was in the works, you know, and it happened. But I do feel like at this time, there are people that ain't mad that it's going on. Like, do you think that Jay-Z would feel away like, oh, I feel bad I think he would smile at the thought that Cardi B is gonna sample that song and people gonna come up against Nicki about it and stuff like that. I do believe that part. Oh, hold tight. So I don't think that this was birthed from that situation, but I do think that niggas is kind of snickering a little bit and feeling like aha type shit. And I've seen it all online, you know. I've seen those fan pages sit up and gloat and feel like, you know, they doing something to Nicki. Nicki has done it all. What the fuck can you do to the bitch that's done it all and shitted on you niggas the whole time? Okay, come on now. Let's go ahead and take a little look at the listening party. Cardi had a listening party event down at Apple. Of course, it's muted. So here she is rapping along. I heard that somebody was talking shit online and they almost had an invitation, or they had an invitation and it got revoked, child. They saw him popping shit. I can't really see this look that great, but I do not like how nappy her hair looked. It looked trashy, it looked undone. It's making you kind of look like a streetwalker. Child, she looked like when Faith Evans was about to go up in that hotel room, bitch. You all right? Okay. Like, are you okay? All right, I'm about to block them right now, baby. Thank you so much. I don't like that. That shit look ready. That look like a nest on her head. They said honestly, the buzz is coming from the barbs because nobody cares about this sample. Child, that's why I've seen it. That's why I say it's a lot of people doing free promotion. Now let's get into Cardi online. This is what she had to say. There's nothing to see. This is what she had to say about the listening party.
There's a lot of hip hop heads in the building today, and they heard Imaginary Players, and they absolutely love it. And I was so happy because I don't think you guys understand um how many. Well, the song is kind of long. First thing for, oh, I don't know, guys can see the song is kind of long, and I took my time with this song because this song is like a staple for me.
Oh, is it?
And I was like, oh my God, I gotta make sure that this song is good because I have to fucking get it approved by you one and only. And if he didn't approve it, I probably would even feel a certain type of way, neither, because it would have been like, okay, maybe I just had to come a little bit harder. But I'm glad there was a lot of hip hop heads that I came hard and love it and everybody else love it. And somebody came up to me and they said, I'm not even gonna lie, when you announced that you was doing imaginary players, I was a little nervous, but you ate that. And I was like, yay. So I'm really excited about that. It's a very hip hop record. I hope you
Hello?
guys enjoyed it. That I came hard and love it and everybody else love it. And somebody came up to me and somebody came up to me.
Oh, you done? Child, my ass had tuned her the fuck out. Okay, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I think that Cardi wants to be respected. You know she seeks validation. She is definitely gonna feel like Jay-Z gave her a cosign, so can't nobody tell her nothing. And she was able to use it and try to rub that in people's faces. I don't think stuff like that should bother you. If you like it, I love it. Okay. So if that's what you want to do, girl, okay. They said a listening party for a single. No, I think she played them the album, but I couldn't say. Now, let's talk about this Emmy real quick and switch gears. Beyonce won an Emmy. Are you proud of her? Let's drop a bomb for Beyonce winning